Hey everyone, Shabby here, and we are back with some more Hearthstone. And I must admit, this expansion has really crept up on me, and it's out already. Of course, the Kobald, I can't remember what it's called now. Of course, when you log into the game for the first time, you do get yourself a free legendary weapon, and I was lucky enough, considering that one of my favourite decks is a Warlock deck, I was lucky enough to get the Warlock one, which is called the Skull of Manari, and at the end, or the start, sorry, of each turn, you summon a demon from your hand, which is really good for our zoo deck, actually. We get some really good stuff on the board without really having to use the mana for it, so that could be massive for us. If we can build some sort of demon deck. I don't know how it works. Of course, there's no sort of attack power there, so will it last 3 turns, or will it last for the entire match until your opponent takes it out? And I think it does mean that Acidic Swampoos is going to become a very big card this year for taking some of these weapons out. But as you can see, I do have a little bit of package going on. We've got 60 packs of the new Kobald cards, and we've got one standard pack, which for some reason I logged on and got given, so I don't know what that's about. So we're going to open that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open 30 of these Kobald packs in this episode, and we'll open another 30 next time as well. And then of course we'll start building some decks and having a go that way. And I might do some dungeon runs on a separate playlist as well, so keep an eye out on the channel for that, because we've also started One Night in Karazhan's playthrough recently as well, so keep an eye out for that. Right. Nothing there of any interest, but we've got all those cards about 20 times over. But the cards we haven't got are going to come in this first pack here. Now, you are guaranteed a legendary in your first 10 packs. Then you're also guaranteed a legendary every 40 packs. So our luck would be terrible if we didn't get one. Our luck would be terrible if we only got 2. But it is possible to only get 2 in this entire load. So I'm gonna aim for 2 in this episode and 2 next episode. But let's see how we get on. Like I said, we're guaranteed 1 legendary in our first 10 packs. The earlier you get it, the better chance you've got of getting more. Right, so we're going to have a look at these first then. So we've got Arcane Artificer. Artificer. I got no idea. When you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting for a mage. Can really help you build yourself up. We've got 2 of those already. That's good. Toothy Chest. At the start of your turn, set this minion's attack to 4. Okay, so that's sort of the opposite of some of the other taunt cards. So essentially, it's got 0 attack when it's your opponent's turn. When it's your turn, you've got 4 attack. That's pretty good, actually. Dragon Slayer deals 6 damage to a dragon. Okay. That could screw me over, because I really want to have a go at Dragon Priest this year. And that could screw me over, that card. And our first rare is going to be Kobald Barbarian. At the start of your turn, attack a random enemy. That's interesting as well, actually, because, yeah, we could get 2 attacks at this guy in 1 turn then. That's pretty good. Interesting pack. Interesting pack. Right, come on. Give us a legendary as soon as possible. Nope, no legendary in this one. So open these 4. Oh, a Vulgar Homunculus. Taunt, Battlecry, deal 2 damage to your hero. Okay. Now, Warlock has got a few of these sort of cards, haven't they, that are quite overpowered to start off with. And you take a bit of a hit for bringing them out, but that's not a bad card at all. That's actually maybe a pretty good card for our Keleseth Zoo deck. I like that. Violet Worm. Death Rattle, summon 7 1/1 grubs. That's actually really good as well. Kobald Apprentice, deal 3 damage, randomly split across all enemies. A very good card. And Taunt Poisonous, Trog Gloomeater. That's actually a nice one as well, actually. Especially for against the zoo deck. And then we've got Warrior, Gather Your Party, Recruit a Minion. Now, Recruit's a new one in this expansion that I don't know a huge amount about, so we'll have to have a bit of a dig through that and find out. Right, we've got a rare. Come on, give us that legendary now. Right, so we've got Healing Rain, Restore 12 health. Restore 12 health, randomly split across all friendly characters. I like that. Sneaky Devil. Your other minions have +1 attack. That's actually really good. That's an all-class one, but that could work really well for a demon Zoolock, actually. I like that. Drygulch Jailer. Death Rattle. Add 3 Silverhand recruits to your hand. To your hand, not your board, but that's still pretty decent for a 2 mana. Shifting Scroll. Each turn this is in your hand, transform it into a random mage spell. That's pretty good as well. That's really good for doing your mage quest. Really good. Now, rare card is going to be Greedy Sprite. Gain an empty mana crystal of the Death Rattle. That's a really good. Another one for for sort of building that that druid curve as early as possible. I like it. Right, pack number 4. Still no legendary. Ah. Green jelly. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/2 ooze with taunt. That's actually really good. Arcane, we've already got 2 of those. Psionic probe. Copy a spell in your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. That'd be really good in some places as well. Restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Again, a very useful one. And our rare is going to be Kobald Illusionist. 4 mana, 3/3. Summon a 1/1 copy of a minion from your hand as a death rattle. That's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Right, come on. This is our 5th pack. We don't want to get that legendary in the 10th because that would be a waste. Right, so Dark Pact. Destroy a friendly minion, restore 8 health to your hero. That's actually not a bad card at all. Especially if you're using the Demon Lock and you're struggling a bit. Kobald Apprentice. Deal 3 damage randomly split across all enemies. We've already got that one already. Sneaky Devil we've already got, and Trog Gloomy we've already got. So we've got a couple ones that... Oh, we've got Golden. A Golden Rare. Lesser Emerald Spellstone. Summon 2 3/3 wolves and play a secret to upgrade. Oh. Okay, so summon 2 3/3 wolves, and if we played a secret in this turn already, that gets upgraded. That's actually a really good card. Really good card. I like that. I do like that. I want to try a lot more of the classes this time rather than just sticking to... Ah, there we go. There's the legendary. Right. So we've got Sneaky Devil again. We've got Dark Pact again. We've got Fungalmancer. Given adjacent minions plus 2/2. That's really good as well. These two, I think we've already got 2 of each. Oh, we've got 2 of this one now. Now we've got 3 of this one. So we're getting some dust. Gather your party. That's the second one of those we've got. But the legendary. So there is a legendary weapon for each class. And there's also legendaries as well. Let's see what we get. It is the Hunter legendary weapon. If your deck has no minions, fill your hand with Hunter spells. That's interesting. I don't think it's going to quite be as good as some of the other ones. Maybe very, very late game. It'd be pretty good, but it'd be pretty difficult to pull off, I suppose. But then again, as a hunter, you use a lot of Zombeast if you're doing the quest or the Death Knight. So that might actually be a pretty useful card. But there we go. So we're guaranteed at least 1 more legendary in this pack of set of cards. Because it's 1 every 40. But of course, the earlier the better. Right. Homunculus, we've got 2 of those now. Apprentice, deal 3 damage, we've got 2 of those now. Silver Vanguard, Death Rattle, recruit an 8-cost minion. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all, because you've got 3/3 on the board. And then, I don't know how the recruit works, and if it takes it from... summon a minion from your deck. Okay, so it brings something from your deck that's got an 8 cost. It's not bad. And another Homunculus, so that's a bit of dust. And the rare is going to be a Wandering Monster, Secret. When an enemy attacks your hero, summon a 3-cost minion as the new target. Okay, that's an interesting one. So that linked up with the Hunter special we got a minute ago. The 2 3/3 wolves and the weapon. We've actually got makings of a pretty decent Hunter deck on the go. We've got an epic. We've got an epic and a rare. So our standard ones are Flanking Strike. Deal 3 damage to a minion, summon a 3/3 wolf. That's pretty good. Dry Whisker Armourer, Battle Cry for each minion. Gain 2 armor. That's really good, actually. If he's got a lot of stuff on the board, that could really build you a lot of armor. I was going to say mana. Toothy Chest, that's good. There's the second of those we've got. Greedy Sprite, we've got 2 of those now. And our epics, when this is not going to be a... This is guaranteed to be a new one because it's our first epic. It is Carnivorous Cube. Destroy a friendly minion. And Death Rattle, summon 2 copies of it. Ooh, I like that. I do like that a lot, actually. So you can really create a bit of synergy with some cards that give you a lot of benefits, like a Ysera or something like that. Right, so what we got? Stone Skin Basilisk, Poisonous and Divine Shield. That's pretty interesting. Unidentified Shield. Gain 5 armor. Gain a bonus effect in your hand. Okay. That's an interesting one then. Healing Rain. Restore 12 health. We've got that already. And another Basilisk. And the rare is going to be another of those. Wow. We've got 3 of those now in 8 packs. This is our 9th pack. Come on. Give us another legendary. There's another epic. So we've got a Gilded Gargoyle. Add a coin to your hand. That's not bad, actually. That'll help you out. A Plated Beetle. Gain 3 armor. On Death Rattle. That's not bad either. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to your hero. Benevolent Djinn. Ah, that's pretty good as well. That's Paladin, is it? Okay. We've got the second one of the Shifting Scroll now as well. And our epic is going to be, it's a golden epic. And it's another hunter one as well. Summon an animal companion or 2 if your deck has no minions. Oh, they're really pushing this deck not having a lot of minions, aren't they? So maybe playing like a lot of hunter spells, your Death Knight, and then a lot of these sort of cards could really be good for us. It's going to be tricky though, I'll have to have a look at that in a bit more detail. 2 rares in this pack. Sewer Crawler, Battle Cry, summon a 2/3 giant rat. That's not bad. We got a Candle Shot weapon for a hunter. Immune while attacking. Okay, that's pretty good actually. You can do some damage without taking any damage to yourself. Shroom Brewer, restore 4 health. And the 2 rares are going to be a Kobald Monk. Your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That's pretty good. And an Ebon Dragonsmith. Reduce the cost of a random weapon in your hand by 2. Okay. That's not bad. That's actually really good for someone like a warrior. I really want to get another legendary in this pack. Right, Dire Mole. 1/3. 1/3 for 1 damage for 1 mana is not bad at all actually. Bark Skin, give a minion +3 health and gain 3 armor. That's pretty good as well. That's actually really good. Give a minion +3 health, gain 3 armor. For 1 mana, that's massive actually. Crushing Hand, deal 8 damage to a minion and overload of 3. And turn 2, that's really big as well. A Gem-Studded Golem. Taunt, can only attack if you have 5 armor or more. Ah, that's interesting. But you don't need it to attack if it's a taunt, do you really? Shaman Rare, give your minions Death Rattle, summon a random basic totem. That's actually really good as well. If you've got a lot of stuff on the board, that could really help you out actually. I've got a rare, just a single rare. Silver Vanguard, I'm one of those already. Wax Elemental, Taunt and Divide Shield 0/2. Ah, it's good for protection. Cheat Death. When a friendly minion dies, return it to your hand, it costs 2 less. That's a good rogue one as well. Healing Rain, we've got a few of those now. And the rare is going to be a Lesser Jasper's Spellstone. Deal 2 damage to a minion, gain 3 armor if upgraded. Okay. That's pretty good as well for a druid. That's only 1 mana as well, so it's actually really good actually. Right, so we've got 2 rares. Hoarding Dragon. Death Rattle, give your opponent 2 coins. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. It's a dragon, so I could go my Dragon Priest. Gem-Studded Golem can only attack if you have 5 or more armor. Of course, we've got that already. Another Candle Shot, and 2 rares are going to be a Seeping Oozling. Battle Cry, gain the Death Rattle of a random minion in your deck. Interesting. And a Kobald Monk, we've had that one already as well. That's the second of those. We're getting there. This is our 15th pack. We've got an epic, a rare, 2 rares and an epic. This is a big pack, this one. Homunculus we've had a few times already. Green Jelly, that's the second of those we've had. So look at the 2 rares. Are going to be a Lesser Diamond Spellstone. Wow, look at that. Resurrect 2 different friendly minions. Cast 4 spells to upgrade. Okay, that's really, really good for that big priest deck. You know, the one where you play with like barely any minions, but all the ones you play with are like massive. That's really good to try and bring a few more of those on the board. Murmuring Elemental. Battle Cry, your next Battle Cry this turn triggers twice. That's really good as well actually, if you've got the right synergy to do it. And the epic is going to be a Deck of Wonders for a mage. Shuffle 5 scrolls into your deck. When drawn, cast a random spell. That's interesting. I might have to play with that one and see how that one works, but that's interesting, that. Come on, legendary. Nope. Kobald Hermit. Choose 1 basic totem and summon it. Okay, we've had that one already. Crushing Hand. Raven Familiar. Reveal a spell in each deck. If yours costs more, draw it. Okay. Violet Worm, we've had one of those already. And the rare is going to be a Lone Champion. Battle Cry. If you control no other minions, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. That's pretty good as well actually. There's a lot of cards that are really good now though. I don't think it's down to cards anymore, is it? Yeah, so Dark Pact, destroy friendly minion. We've had one of those before. Cursed Disciple. Death Rattle, summon a 5/1 Reverent. So you're basically summoning the same thing. So for 4 mana, you're getting 2 5/1s. That's actually really, really good. If you've got a buff that will give this more health, then that would be a massive, massive card for you. Gilded Gargoyle, add a coin to your hand. And the Death Rattle, we've had that before. Dry Gulch Jailer, we've had one of those before as well. And the rare is going to be a Kobald Barbarian at the end of your turns. Attack a random enemy. That's really good as well. That's the second of those we've had. Come on, legendaries. Right, Healing Rain, we've had loads of those now. Dragon Slayer, that's the second of those we've had. Curse Disciple, that's the second of those we've had. Jailer, that's the third of those we've had. So we're starting to get quite a few duplicates now. Lesser Onyx Spellstone. Destroy one random enemy minion. Play 3 Death Rattle cards to upgrade. Now, that doesn't say 3 Death Rattle cards in one turn. That's the big thing we need to remember in this. That's just literally 3 Death Rattle cards. So we might be able to really build up some good stuff on that. Right. Right, so just one rare again. So Gem-Studded Golem we've had already. Candle Shot we've had already. Hidden Realm we've had already. Unidentified Elixir. Give a minion plus 2/2. Gains a bonus effect in your hand. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Lesser Ruby Gemstone. We get a lot of these Spellstones now. Add 1 random mage spell to your hand. Play 2 elementals to upgrade. That's really good as well. I'm thinking that that Quest Mage is going to be really easy to pull off now. Really easy. There's a lot of discover spells on this one. I really want to get another legendary before the end of this episode. Sewer Crawler, that's the second of those we've had. Fungalmancer, we've got 2 of those already. Kobald Librarian, Battlecry, draw a card, deal 2 damage to your hero. Okay, another one. I think you need to, if you use a lot of these cards, which you could do quite easily, and then use that Dark Pact where you heal yourself at 8, that could be a really good new little deck actually. Identified Shield, we've had this one already as well, gain 5 armor and a bonus effect. And the rare is going to be Primordial Talisman. Okay, that's the second of those we've had. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a basic totem. So we've got a rare, just a rare. We're really not doing very well with Padlock, are we? Kobald Apprentice, deal 3 damage, randomly split across all enemies. Fungal Enchanter, restore 2 health to all friendlies. We've had that. Wax Elemental, we've had that already. Sonic Probe, we've had as well. A copy of spell from an opponent's deck. And the rare is going to be an Elven Minstrel. Draw 2 minions from your deck as a combo. That's not bad at all, actually. Rogues are all about combos, aren't they? So we've got 9 more, well, 9 more including this one to open this episode. We do have an epic and a rare, but no legendary. Alright, Toothy Chest we've had, Shifting Scroll we've had, Fungal Enchant, I think we've definitely had that now. Twice anyway. And we got a rare is a Lesser Sapphire Spellstone. Summon 1 copy of a friendly minion. Overload 3 mana crystals to upgrade. Okay. That's pretty good actually. Summon 1 copy of a friendly minion. I'm assuming you get to pick which minion that is. And the epic is going to be Evasion. After your hero takes damage, become immune next turn. Is that a secret or that's a spell by the looks of it? So that could get you another turn just to survive and win the match. So 3 rares in this pack. Nice. Cheat Death, Secret Rogue. When a friendly minion dies, return to your hand. We've had one of those already. Kobald Apprentice have had loads of those now. And the 3 rares. Shrieking Shroom. At the end of your turn, summon a random 1-cost minion. That's pretty cool actually. I like that. Twilight Call. Summon 1/1 copies of 2 friendly Death Rattle minions that died this game. Again, could be massive for the priest actually. And Kobald Illusionist, summon a 1/1 copy of a minion from your hand. Again, that could be really, really good. If you've got something like Ysera or something like that, and you want to get those dream cards out as early as possible, that could be a really big card. Right, standards. Silver Vanguard we've had, Dark Pact we've had, Corrosive Sludge. Destroy your opponent's weapon. Now these are going to be big cards this year, I think, just for trying to take out the big weapons. Arcane, we've had about 5 of those now. And the rare is going to be a Lesser Emerald Spellstone. Summon 2 3/3 wolves. Okay, we've had one of those already. That's the second, which is good. Right, what's next? Come on, give us another legendary. I want to get one now. Just give us as much chance as possible getting another one. At least another one next episode. We've got a golden candle shot now, which looks pretty cool actually, the animation. Kobald Librarian, that's the second. Potion of Heroism. Give a Divinian. Give a minion Divine Shield and draw a card. That's pretty nice. A Hoarding Dragon. That's the second of those we've had now as well. And the rare is going to be a Seeping Oozling. Gain the death rattle of a random minion in your deck. That's the second of those we've had. We could really play with that and get a really strong death rattle, I think. Right, so just one rare in this pack. Sonic Probe, we've had a couple of candle shots, just doing my head in now. Cavern Shiny Finder, that's a new one. Draw a weapon from your deck. Okay, that's nice. Bark Skin, give a minion plus 3 health and 3... we've had that one already once. And a Hooked Reaver, nice. Battle Cry, if you have 15 or less health, gain plus 3/3 and Taunt. Wow. Can you imagine that with Prince Keleseth as well? That would make that an 8/8 with Taunt for 4 mana. That would be massive. Right, we're definitely using him. And it's a demon as well. Definitely using that. Come on, Legendary. Ah! Where's the pack luck? Flanking Strike and Flanking Strike. Okay, we've definitely got 2 of those now. Homunculus, we've got loads of. Plated Beetle, gain 3 armor. Okay, we've got loads of those now. And another Hooked Reaver. There we go, we've got 2 of those now. That's good. It's built our deck quite nicely. Come on, give us a Legendary. You know you want to. We've got 2 rares. Ironwood Golem. Taunt can only attack if you have 3 or more armor. Okay. Sewer Crawler, we've seen those. The Gemstone Golem is the same as the Ironwood Golem. And the 2 rares are going to be a Lesser Pearl Spellstone. Summon a 2/2 Spirit with Taunt. Restore 3 health to upgrade. I like that. I like that a lot. And Explosive Runes in gold. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 damage to it. And any excess to their hero. That is a really good card. I like that. You could actually win the match on that sort of card. Come on. Ah. I don't think I've ever had this bad luck with legendaries before. Dragon Slayer, Cheat Death, Fungal Enchanter, all pretty simple ones. Oaken Summons, gain 6 armor, recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. Interesting. And Primordial Talismans, again, we've had quite a few of now. And the last pack for this episode is going to be, come on, give us a legendary to finish off. And it's got an epic and it's got a rare. 2 rares and epic is not a bad way to finish. Raven Familiar, reveal a spell in each deck that costs, if yours costs more, draw it. Yep. Kobald Hermit, choose a basic summon, a totem summon. The 2 rares is going to be a Lesser Pearl Spellstone. Okay, we've just had that one, so we've got 2 of those now. A Lesser Mithril Spellstone. Summon 1 5/5 Mithril Golem. Equip a weapon to upgrade. That's really good, actually. Can you equip it? Yeah, you'd have to use all 10 mana to equip a bigger weapon, a decent weapon, and draw that at the same time. Okay, and the epic is going to be a Spiteful Summoner. Battlecry, reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion with the same cost. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder how that would work if you haven't got a minion that is the same cost, but there we go. Okay, that's the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit the like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back again soon for our next episode of Hearthstone, and, of course, we'll be opening the other 30 packs. Then we'll start doing some decks and some dungeon runs and so forth. Of course, if you want to see some more Hearthstone from me, then I have just started the One Night in Karazhan playthrough. I think there's the first 2 episodes should be uploaded by now. So check out my channel for that playlist as well. And then from there on, once I finish that, I'm going to try and work through some of the other adventures well now that they're all available on the shop. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. The ones who